D'Angelo Easter update just came out, and there's so many secrets. I'm talking about things like Whispering Flower getting buffed. You not being able to stack debuffs like Infinity Stones. How much players think that inequality has improved on character designs. We have D'Angelo Easter spoilers where apparently people think Bassie likes Shelly, Dandy forcing Dyle to do all of his bidding, actively getting jump scared by Coco. That's insane. And literally so much more, boys. Buckle up. This is gonna be a good one. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the Whispering Flower rework. If you didn't see, Whispering Flower got changed, which I made sure you guys know how much that trinket sucked. And so not only am I thankful it got changed because of how known I let it be that it sucked, but players are saying that it's literally 2,763 times better. Frankly, I wasn't sure that was even possible. The top comment on this being, oh my god, it's actually useful. I'm in 100% support. That's so much better. This is a hot take by Help Can't Slap. Honestly, I like the old effect. It was a nice for solos and I liked it, but maybe we'll get again with a different trinket at a later date. Just to be clear, everyone has their own opinion, but like it would highlight items in panic mode. So at the most, you're getting 40 seconds of item finding abilities. I could see it being useful in solos, to be fair. That's a good point. But over other trinkets? Pokey says, kind of niche for high stam, low speed tunes like Bobette. Or V if you have a difficult time with her. Yes, correct. Which, if you didn't know, a lot of people say how Toy Kit, after its change, is actually now valuable. Toy Kit is Bobette's trinket, where if this tune has a ring-based aura ability, increase the radius by 25%. That is even more niche. That literally only helps 2 characters, but people still love it because it makes a certain gameplay loop that much more feasible in solar kiting. So yeah, it's niche, but just wait. I have a trinket combination tomorrow that, chef's kiss. And as far as main event trinkets go, literally nobody talks about Memory Locket. It's good. Like, it is actually just a good trinket. The only gripe I have at Memory Locket is if, like, you know what? Why am I talking about this? We're speedrunning. There's this post, RIP Pebble, where they are confused, have illness 3, slowness 2, and tired 3. How is this even possible? This person is confused 3, has illness 3, slowness 3, and tired 3 because they unlocked the Roger capsule. Holy smokes. My favorite comment on this, he tasted the rainbow. Oh man, this guy, we have the same joke. It's fine, moving on. Over on X, people are talking about the Whispering Flower rework, with the top comment being, why is it still bad? Dude, come on! But then right below it, somebody literally has the Marco meme, it's peak. Cupcake says, yo, I play GG. This would be awesome for when you're full of heals. Exactly. This could actually be meta now. Okay, why does it actually look good now? Why is it low-key ugly? We're not talking about that right now. Yes, it's a lot better. Moving on from that, Jacko Pumpkin says, Quell seriously improved with character design through the years. Comparing the Halloween Connie skin, this is the Lilac Haunting, and this is the new skin we haven't seen yet, which legit, that skin has to be one of the best that's came into the game, period. This one's fire. With the top comment on this being, finally, skins are going to be worth the price. Seriously, what were half of those Christmas skins? Okay. Moving on from that, let's get into more secrets, such as Dyle being Dandy's slave. I don't think that's the best terminology for it, but as you can see here, Dandy says, free cookies. I made Dyle bake them. And this was for Christmas. And then over here, now for Easter, free eggs. I made Dyle paint them. Literally, Dandy forces Dyle to do everything. And it's just a funny gimmick. I don't know if you guys noticed. This is debatably the funniest interaction that I've seen since the update came out. This poor Gory just trying to extract. Hello? And then literally Coco jumps over the bookshelf while they're extracting the machine. Like, these interactions were never possible. And they get hit too. Like, tell me, how would you have avoided this? That was actually an unavoidable experience, bro. And it's a fever floor, bro. This Easter event is actually crazy. Here's some more appreciation for how much people like the new Easter event skins. Yeah, man, they are really freaking good. Here's a picture of what the new Easter thumbnail looks like. And people think it's hilarious because Coco is so unbothered. Look at her aura. She is kind and beautiful and brave. Yeah. Something that I actually didn't know happened inside of the update, but Kitten Cute is letting us know, is that they actually changed Bassie's walking animation, which I genuinely, I truly had no idea that they did. Honestly, I wish there was a side-by-side comparison. Okay, so apparently also this person was trying to see if this door opened like Dyle's floor, and this happened. Yeah, so I tried to do the same thing, but I'm genuinely curious what happened to them. What's gonna, oh, well, hey, I got a news flash. Nothing happened. Moving on from that, this was the most popular post on TikTok. It's somebody getting chased by max speed Dyle on a spring fever floor. Like, bro, this just isn't fair. Check this out.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Impossible. Impossible. I know there's people out there that distract Dyle still to this day. If you could somehow do it during the Easter fever or spring fever, you would like go down as the GOAT. Moving on from that, I know it's going pretty viral at the moment. However, if you haven't noticed yet, there is this boombox, this speaker inside of Bassie's shop, which is similar to what happened during the Halloween event, where in the Halloween event, when you would hunt on the Halloween floor, you could find a similar looking speaker. What that speaker played was the first Days World animation and song we got for an event that was made by CG5. Well, JD's and gentlemen, it happened again, which I did talk about this yesterday, but here's what it sounds like. Boom. Now, moving on from that, we're going to take a look at some of the interactions that happen. This is the one that, this is literally the most viral post that I've seen. I haven't read it yet. It's just Danny's World Easter update spoilers, bro, with Undead Bread saying, oh, she wants her. So, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Let's check this out. Bassie says, I like spending time with Shelly. I think me and her get along. Sometimes I even wish she was an Easter. That's not selfish, is it? Surely not. Forget I even said that. Really? Okay. So people are immediately projecting that they think that Bassie likes Shelly. That's not what I think. Let's look at their actual interactions. In the past, the only interaction we have with Shelly and Bassie is this interaction right here, where Bassie says, Shelly, do you? Wait, you got my name right. I, try to remember all my fellow Maine friends. We're for sure friends, of course. Just us Maines. Right. So just based off that interaction alone, that doesn't really seem enough to lick that, you know, Bassie would want Shelly to be an Easter tune. Like, what does that actually truly mean? I think that since maybe because Shelly is considered the forgotten tune, with this post that I've brought up before so long ago, by Piglet Soup saying, can we talk about how it makes no sense how Shelly is forgotten? Where it's this like canon idea where she's like the most forgotten tune, but rather, I think more so than anything, it's not that she's forgotten. It's more that she gets less spotlight than the other main characters. You know, a lot of mains have their own big thing. V has a game show. Sprout has his own cooking show. Whereas Shelly kind of gets, you know, overshadowed per se because she is the dinosaur girl. You know, she's Dino Girl. At least that's kind of the theories that I've read in the past. As far as what's coming in the next updates, we actually know that there's gonna be more. There's already going to be Bassie and Coco Skin Quest that come out here next Friday. But it might actually be more than just that. You see, currently this seasonal room actually, yeah, it leads to nothing. But we do know that it's eventually going to unlock. So I'll probably talk more about it here in the future, talking about why it might unlock, how it might unlock, what is going to be behind it. I think a lot more of Bassie's interactions will kind of allude to that. I also kind of have a headcanon where it has something to do with the new song that's coming out. I feel like the new song might have something to do with that room, similar to the memory locket. And once that song comes out, I can't help but think, guess what? That room's gonna unlock. That's just a theory. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I'll see you guys all again tomorrow.